happenings.
Yeah, I did in my hotel room. It was like next to an old people's home, and I was experiencing an alarm going off. I was experiencing like my toilet flushing without me pressing it. So just paranormal activities.
So thanks so much for joining me. Today I've got Callina Liang, Eddy Maday, and Wes Mulholland talking about Presence, which is coming to theaters on January 24th, 2025. It is a thriller that has a really unique perspective, a nice slow build, and some amazing young actors. I'm so excited to talk to you all, so thanks so much for joining me.
Thank
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Of course. So first question, how did you get involved in this film? What, feeling did you get that led you to this movie? And I guess we'll start with you, Eddy, because you're on the far side for me.
Yeah. I mean, it was a pretty quick audition process. I think a lot of it came actually at the time when the strike was kind of imminent. So at least I did 2 rounds of casting, and then we kind of had a period of time where we weren't actually sure if we were going to shoot the movie because the strike was going on. We weren't sure if we were going to be able to shoot under the strike with all of the impositions in place, but we ended up being able to shoot, and it was an incredible experience.
That's awesome. Is it the same for you, Callina and Wes? Is it basically the same process?
Yeah, pretty
I-
much.
I
I mean,
Callina.
okay. Well, for me, I was kind of just like thrown into the deep end. Like I didn't know what I was taping for. I just knew that I had a general with Carmen. And I was like, okay, I'm just like getting to know her. And then we end up just like chatting for an hour. And she's just asking all about me. And then I get the tape and then I do it. And there was no callback, no nothing. And I think like 2-3 months go by. And I'm like, yeah, like the project's gone, obviously. And then I get a call and I'm like, what? That's crazy. That was my experience.
Wow, so I think mine was very similar to Eddie's, if not even more heightened. I remember I was on a camping trip with my friends when I got the callback with Carmen, and I was like, well, I cannot miss this. I mean, Carmen Cuba for the Steven Soderbergh movie, David Koepp writer, like, I just had to, so I dropped everything, left the tent there, got on a bus, then got on a train, made my way back home, did the callback. Carmen was so wonderful and just so welcoming. And I honestly remember, like, we just chatted the entire time. And then I asked her, I'm like, hey, do you want me to do the sides? And she's just like, oh, yeah, sure. Like, let's just do that as well. But that was just such a wonderful sort of process getting to meet her. And then I remember I was also really worried that we weren't going to start filming because I was going to start college. And so had the film not worked out, at the time that it did, I would have missed my whole first year. I would have been sent into a gap year. So I'm very thankful that I only had to miss like the new student orientation, but I made it to school and I'm now a sophomore and instead of being a freshman. So it was great.
That's fantastic. Everything worked out. So last question. This is about a haunted house with a presence in there. The house looked creepy enough. Anything strange happened during filming? Anything unexplainable?
In the hotel, apparently.
Well,
Callina had some happenings.
yeah, I did in my hotel room. It was like next to an old people's home, and I was experiencing an alarm going off. I was experiencing like my toilet flushing without me pressing it. So just paranormal activities. And then there was like, me and Eddie shared a wall with our bedrooms, and I was hearing like scratching and knocking, and I texted out, it's like, yo, stop playing. This isn't funny. He goes, what do you mean? I'm not home. And that's when I was like, okay, I think I am coexisting with something here. But in hindsight, I shouldn't have told these guys because they just
Yeah, there's a
started.
lot of scratchings after that.
Yeah, a lot
Yeah,
of
it's strange.
Yeah,
Strange how that works. Just the ghosts were filming. I mean, I love that how method you are. That you like got yourself haunted so you could prepare to play in this movie. That's such dedication to your craft.
yeah, I requested for a ghost.
You can see other similarly creepy things in Presence coming at theaters on January 24th, 2025. It is an exciting experience. It's a really unique perspective and some great young actors. This is Callina Liang, Eddy Maday, and Wes Mulholland. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Awesome. Thank you.